Got it all together. Man, I realized that we're missing out on a really big piece of the puzzle, and I just don't want anybody else to miss it. You see, when Jesus left his disciples, he promised them something greater. And for the longest time, I was struggling with, man, what on earth could be greater than walking and talking with Jesus?
Amen.
When I get to heaven one day, I am so excited to walk and talk with Jesus. And yet, here's Jesus, the man, saying there's something even better. Really? It's called the Holy Spirit. Okay? And for a while, I thought the Holy Spirit just meant that I could bypass the priest. That I don't have to go through somebody to get to God, because he wants a personal relationship with me. Are y'all awake out there? Go, just check it. But it means so much more than that. Because he went on to say, hey disciples, you're going to be doing even greater miracles than I did when I was here. So, let's just recap for a second. We got water to wine, we've got healing sick people, we've got raising people from the dead, we've got coming back to life himself. Okay? So church, how many people have you risen from the grave lately? Okay, that's the hard one. I get it. How many people have you healed in the name of Jesus? There are a few. I commend you. But that's awkward. That's not the way it should look. What are we doing? We go inside this building, which is nothing more than 4 walls, a roof, and maybe a steeple, because we're the church.
Amen.
Right now, we're meeting at a motor speedway. It's kind of awesome. But we go inside this building and we talk and we talk and we talk and we do more talking. Church is important, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just tired of talking.
Amen.
It's time to do something. Every year, my aunt and uncle go to Africa, and they're actually in the middle of adopting a little girl from Africa. We're really excited for them. And get this, her name is Gifty. I'm not kidding. How amazing is that? It's perfect. So they go to Africa every year, and Southern Baptist kid. The first couple times they came back, they were telling me stories that I was like, no. Really? Like, that's kind of freaky. Really? Told me about this woman who was born blind, couldn't see, and about this man who had problems with his legs. This man couldn't walk. And you guys, by the power of the Holy Spirit who's right here, that woman has 20/20 vision, and that man is running. Come on! Y'all, I could listen to those stories all day long. All day long. They pump me up, they make me happy. But then I think, what on the earth are we doing here in America? Why doesn't that happen here? At least more often. I hear about it happening all the time. Anywhere else but here. I'm gonna tell you why, and it might make some of you angry. That's cool. Don't buy the shirt. We don't have enough faith. Yeah, I knew you'd be angry. We don't have enough faith. I don't know if I'd be cheering for that, but
True story.
what if we stopped treating faith like it was just some word we threw around a church? What if we treated faith like it was our currency? How much faith do you have? Better yet, how much faith are you willing to spend on something or someone? Think about it. Here's what's cool about faith, though. Faith is free.
Amen.
Absolutely free. You can have as much or as little as you want. And Jesus himself said it only took a mustard seed. I'm gonna be honest, up until a few shows ago, I didn't know how big a mustard seed was, so I looked it up. It's like microscopic. It's really tiny. Really, really tiny. So, if that's all it takes, and we don't have enough, like, try rubbing your fingers together. It's like, that's no good. It's no good. Philippians 4:13 says, I could do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Amen.
I want to focus on one word there. It says all things. It doesn't say I can do some things through Christ who gives me strength. It doesn't say I can do most things through Christ who gives me strength. It says I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. All things. I know a lot of you are, but how many believers do we got out here? It's awesome. If you're not welcome, you're probably wondering, what is this dude wearing? What is his hair doing? Welcome. For you believers, I just want to encourage you with this. I hope I can remember this song on piano. It's been a while. If we can do all things, not some or most, but all things, we're unstoppable. Unstoppable. Guys, it means that we're limitless. Do you get that? Limitless. I don't care how young you are, how old you are, whether you're shy, outgoing, you look a little funny, I don't care. It doesn't matter. The world can't put limitations on you because we have the Holy Spirit right here, right? And He is limitless. Now let me try to remember this song real quick. Too old, too shy, too bold, too average to make a difference. The world's too big enough, too small. If you try to fly, you're gonna fall. They're shouting, but we won't listen. We are